everyone, this is Tim, aka Jumble Junkie, and welcome to Jumble Junkies. And here we are, episode 11. Holy shit, episode 11. What's going on, Arix?
Not much, dude. Oh man, I've been playing a lot of fucking Space Channel 5 lately. It's such a great game. I don't know, it's cheesy as all hell, but oh man. Sometimes you have to thank for somebody's death to remind you of a good game that you played a long time ago, you know?
Whose death would you be talking about, Arix?
Oh, I don't know. Do you have any guesses? What? Michael Jackson? Where did you come from?
No, I was talking about James Brown. No.
What?
I don't know. That was the first dead singer I could think of was James Brown, but yeah. Space Channel 5, which we'll be talking about later in the episode, so stay tuned for that.
Yes.
Anything else you've been playing, or is that it?
Well, I just got Bionic Commando, which, by the way, by the time you're listening to this, walk to your nearest GameStop and get it for $20, because this is a game that shouldn't be $20 2 months after the release, and you have to be really curious as to how, what was wrong with this game in order for it to actually get dropped in price by like $40, It's unbelievable. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with this. And I've just been playing Double Survivor, which is the Shin Megami Tensei game for the DS. And many sleepless nights. Sunday I started playing it at 10 p.m. I looked at the clock, and next thing I know the sun was coming up, and I was like, oh man, I gotta be at work in 4 hours.
That's really sad, Alex. I used to do that in the days of World of Warcraft, but for a DS game, oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
See, the thing about handheld games with me, if I play them more than 20 minutes laying in bed, I instantly go to sleep. If I really want to go to sleep and I can't, I'll just pop in, a PSP or a DS game, and I'm like, out. Oh, cool. Same with reading. Out cold. But, so I really haven't been playing that many games this week. I've been really crazy with doing reviews. I've done 3 reviews I think in the past 2 weeks, plus another album review for Street Fighter 4 soundtrack. I've just been going nuts with videos, but in between a little bit of Blaze Blue, I made the mistake of buying Pit Fighter for Super Nintendo after the last podcast, and thanks to Alex and his crazy fighting games that we like, I'd be like, oh yeah, Pit Fighter, I should play that, I love that game. But no, it's terrible. I wasted $3 on that on eBay. And then playing Space Channel 5 today, really digging that. And then actually another game I picked up that you actually told me to pick up a long time ago, and that was Neo Geo Battle Coliseum. I've been playing that too.
Yeah.
Got that about, I want to say, probably 2 weeks ago, but I just started playing it a little bit more. But I need an arcade stick for my PS2. Come on! My arcade stick for my 360. It spoils me. I want it for my PS. I have so many fighting games for my PS2, and I hate using the D-pad. Emo!
Yeah, tell me about it. I have... because last year when I went to Japan, I actually picked up, I don't know if you know this, but Sega and Arc System Works released a Fist of the North Star fighting game. You know that anime series, right?
Dude, I follow zero anime. I think I've watched Akira. Akira's the only anime I've seen.
Oh, you probably heard of this though. It's the guy where basically he punches a guy in the face and his head explodes. None?
I'm thinking of a movie that does that, but
yeah, there was also a live action movie based off of that. It does the same thing. The guy basically implodes because of one punch. Well, there's a lot of movies like that, so that's a bad comparison. But yeah. I have a ton of those games, and I'm sad I don't have a PS2 joystick too.
I just play a lot of fighters, and I always use controllers and stuff. And I think ever since I got my arcade machine, I've just been wow, I really love arcade stick and arcade style. And then once I got my the Street Fighter one, playing Street Fighter, I'm just and then when I was playing Garou Mark of the Wolves, I was like, wow, because every character is kind of the forward, down, Hadouken style moves, and I always had a hard time with those. Yeah. But playing that game really helped me improve that. And then when you play Blaze Blue now, every move is like that. So
easy pickings for you.
Yeah, so I don't know. I have so many like Neo Geo SNK games, and it just makes me so sad that I have to use a controller. It like depresses me, so I don't play them that much. So yeah, if you guys want to donate or send me your joystick, I will love you long time. But so with that said, Alex, I would love you long time if you bought me this, and this leads into our first news story, and of course, our good friends at Yahoo. I saw this one when I was at work, and actually, my girlfriend actually like saw this and told me about it before I even saw it, and I was like, "Oh, this is a great news story," because it's really, really fucking ridiculous. And the title is the $17,500 video game.
Oh man, I saw this news article at the beginning of the week, and I just shrugged.
Yeah, that's about what I paid for my new car this year. And yeah, I think I get a little more use out of my car than this Nintendo cart. Nah, I just gave it away. It's a Nintendo cart. But you won't believe your ears. J.J. Hendricks, a collector who paid a clinically insane $17,500 for an obscure NES game that was made in 1990. And the game is called Nintendo World Championship. And I guess the game, like the entire game, is about like 6.5 minutes long.
Yeah.
And really what it's like a championship game that's got like 3 games combined. Super Mario, Tetris, and Rad Racer. Random. And I guess like, according to their performance of all the games, it like makes like a score and all that stuff. And I guess there's not many of these made. I think there's like 26, and it's like the holy grail. It's kind of like the Hogness Wagner of video games. So, oh my.
Jeez. Well, I think like I remember seeing these. I mean, I was in the Philippines at the time, obviously, but there were Nintendo World Championships. Like, I guess it's like some sort of like thing where people would try to get the best records and stuff, and try to compete like in some sort of, well, like I said, world championship. So most of it is basically like, I think, what was it? I think the first challenge, they're just challenges. So basically they're just ROMs that are basically programmed to move to the next game once you fulfill the requirement of it. So here's a good example. In Mario, the requirement to pass it is to get 50 coins. You start from the very beginning of the game and you get 50 coins. And then the next challenge, I think if I remember correctly, was finish the track in Rad Racer. So it has all these different challenges, but it's not really a full game even. It's just like, I don't know, I know you haven't played WarioWare, but WarioWare, it's basically like little mini games, that are just part of this one cart. And again, it's used to measure somebody's skill. It's not, well, as good as they were back then. And I don't know, 17,000. I know of a friend who actually has because apart from these gold ones, there's actually the gray ones, which are actually a lot more in circulation. But there's no way I'd pay like 17,000 for this, dude. No way.
I don't know. If you had money to piss away, sure, but what's the point? I don't know. Maybe you can take like a Zelda cart and just peel off the label and just brand your own Nintendo Championship logo on there.
You put like a ROM hack with like like one of the Mario Brothers and shit like on there. People are gonna be like, "Wow, I got like the rarest game ever."
I just came up with this big scheme that everyone now is gonna do on eBay and like the biggest scam ever. These fake freaking circulations. Like, I thought there was only 26. Now there's like 2,000 on eBay. What the hell?
It says 2,000 search results. What's going on here?
This game reminds me a lot of the movie Wizard. I don't know why. It just reminds me of the Wizard.
You're on the ball. You are on the ball on this one because in that movie he did go to a Nintendo World Championship.
Yeah, I remember they played "This game has never been released, Mario 3." I remember I was like, I don't know, maybe 8 years old or something. I was like, Fred Savage is awesome. He brought this cool little kid to the Nintendo Championships. Mario 3, awesome.
Oh, man.
Fucking Fred Savage, yeah.
Yeah. You were metal back then, too, apparently.
Yeah, I got my 80s glam metal voice going, Fred Savage, yeah.
In the movie theater, people are probably like, what the fuck?
Oh my god, I was so amazed by that movie. Now it's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. It's just, I just like the quote, "Power Glove, it's so bad." What game do you want to play? Whoa, whoa. He brings out his like case. And he's got all these Nintendo games. And I don't know. I just think that movie was so awesome. But it's so
Man,
bad
you know
now.
what's funny too is I actually had that little like Nintendo case that guy had. I was like, yeah.